Yay! Ah, I love this filter. So, today is a Sunday. That's the right phone. Where'd my phone go now? Oh. I hate the pocket. It's so hard to get anything in and out of. My phone is on fire. It is Sunday, November 17th. And I put on a hair mask earlier, like you saw. I put in jojoba oil at my roots, at my base, to help nourish my skin. And then I did a mask at the rest of my hair. My hair looks really pretty in this. Sorry. Then I put a mask at the rest of my hair in a pony, in a bun actually. The bun, I made the bun really tight so that it would pool on my hair to kind of encourage growth, which I've been told is a good thing, but I'm not quite sure. But there it is, the cute little fox. Hurry before my screen turns off. Oop. I guess I can't focus on this end. Oh well. So, while my hair was processing, I don't know if I said this already, but I let it sit for 40 minutes about, give or take. The hair mask was slightly dry, but, so I made a bunch of these little pots for my live stream, live stream. I made a whole bunch of these little cups that are downstairs. And I want to do a little testers to see what would be the best sealer. So I made 4 of them, one for the acrylic sealer, the other one for Flex Seal, which my dad recommended, and then one I want to do Mod Podge, the other one I want to do a UV resin. I kinda want to try real resin for these, because I feel like that would be harder, like not harder, but let me see if, I don't know if I really want to work with that resin. I love using resin, but this resin, I don't know. Here's the first little pot I made. It's just a little pot. He's kind of all bumpy and stuff. I'm not too concerned because these guys are just probably gonna go. I'm thinking of putting these and the other ones on eBay first to see what kind of how the market feels about them. They're going to be little ink wells. I'm that horrified. I'm horrified to sell on anything because just people are mean. I don't want to deal with that. So, you know what? Maybe I should sell on the Facebook market first. That way I'm dealing with people here, maybe, and people I know. That might be the best thing to do. I'm stalling. So here's the first one that I'm fixing up. It's kind of wonky. The second one, I tried really hard to keep it more round. Nothing too impressive. I probably shouldn't have a white pillow in the background because everything's white. I tried it for the second one. A little fancier. It's a little flower that you can't see, but I curved the edges, everything. I went all out for that one. And then the last one, I tried to make it a little longer, deeper, fatter, I don't know. But what I'm planning on doing, I have a random generator on my phone. It spit out some random numbers. I use it in my live stream. 16th, I think it was. And what I did was not spill ink everywhere. You can see all the glitter. It's supposed to be like this color. Anyways, what I did was take a whole bunch of my makeup and just randomly generated 4 numbers. No. I painted one a certain color. Yeah, I made 3. 3 random numbers, and now we're gonna do 4. I have a whole bunch of these. I have Artist Contour, I've got Jeffree Star, I've got Maybelline. It's too dark for me. I got Becca. I added Becca this time. I got the infamous ColourPop. If you were in there, you have recognized. I've got this one, NYX, that didn't want to come out. I've got a brand that I don't know how to say, Harder-He. That's all it reminds me of. It's totally wrong. I've got Urban Decay. This is, I used this color already, so I'm going to kick that out. I'm going to kick out all the colors I used, actually. I actually used this brown, so bye. There's one more color. It was oh, I used this blue one as well. I might leave it in there to... yeah, I don't know. I want some different colors in here. Got ELF and then this DLS thing that I never heard before. So what I'm going to do is set them up and even like lines, and then I'm going to have it pick some random numbers. I have a whole bunch of ColourPops. By a whole bunch, I mean like 4. So I want to mix them up a little so that they're not right next to each other. I kicked out the other Urban Decay, so I only got the one. So then that one will be in between the ColourPops, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm thinking about this too hard. If the Becca one gets it, I have a sampler size that I'm going to use instead of the foundation. Instead of the highlight that I actually really like. That I should have probably put on my face. But I didn't. So I'm going to take the filter off when I color all these. So that nothing gets... So you can see the pretty colors, I guess. Ooh. I'm going to add in one more too. So... Okay, so I have 15 colors, and then I'm going to count in rows, starting with ELF. So let's see what the first one, 3. Gorgeous. I'm going to do it in the order. So the wonky one is going to be here. He's going to be a gold. Next color, can you see this? 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. The clean bowl is going to be the Haruhi color. That's pretty. I didn't realize that you could see that. Next color. I don't know why I keep saying color to number. 6. 1, 2, 3. Should I change the number every time? 4, 5, 6. I'm going to say no because this color, I forgot to say this was a hit. What was it called? L'Oreal's Hip. Oh, I've been saying hit so much. This color is a super cute pink, and that pretty flower one gets to be this one. So I guess like it's 1 through 15. So I'm skipping the ones that... Technically, I should be that, and then that one probably that one, but it don't matter. It's just a random game. What's the last one? 15. That would be this one, this weird brown green color called Moonwalk. It's a pretty color. I never wear green eyeshadow. Okay, oops, I poked that one. So that'd be the long guy that gets to be that. So then I can go through and think about who gets sealed with what, because I don't think the pigments are going to do any difference, but they might. So I'm going to readjust you, take the filter off, and paint these guys. Okay, in second thought, I'm just going to go for it, and because if I get it wet, it might affect the pigment. So I'm just gonna do it lightly unless I start seeing a lot of blue. That looks really pretty. I guess what I could do, and probably what I should do, is get a new brush. I don't really see the blue coming out on here. That is just pretty. For these ones, I'm not going to do the bottoms because maybe I should do the bottoms so I can see how the different finishes affect it. Because the point of these is to test out various. This whole leg won't be on this side. Oops. This was the the better one. Not perfect because he's a bit lumpy and misshapen. But the purpose of these is to test out the different lacquer finishes that I have. Excuse you. Well, now this is covered with fur. Oh. I was gonna do something, but I forgot. I guess I should do the bottoms to see how the different things I have interact with the bottom, I guess. Like how, because I've Mod Podged the other guys, but they're all like wonky, lumpy. Mod Podge is kind of difficult to get a nice even flatness to it. So I'm just going to, I want to see if there's going to be color mixing, if they're going to rub off in time, over time. I was thinking of leaving them empty. By empty, I mean like not painting the insides of the holes. But these are testers, so that's kind of why I made the holes bigger. But I did like how nice of a line that created. Okay, this is really pretty. I'm not sure if these are gonna be big enough to be in ink well, like I want to make. I also really want a finish that will hide the fingerprints, though. There's that guy. Washy. And now, I'm going to say the gold is probably the next darkest. So that guy is done. Gold. This is the lumpy one that gets painted gold. This is Maybelline's Master Chrome in the color Molten Gold or Fondue. That's really pretty. That was weird. Let's load up the brush and see the first impressions. is gorgeous. This color is too dark for highlighter, so I kind of just use it as space holder, I guess. So this is really pretty. It's a faint gold. I'm gonna varnish these in to death. Really get that pigment in there. After I bake these, they don't really take to the pigment that well. Not as well as it does when it's wet like this. I don't know if I've said that these are not baked all the way. Or I've yet to bake these. I'm not quite sure what I'm trying to say. This would be really cute. Like, I want to make tiny little cups for inkwell holders. And I think a golden cup is going to be adorable. Like, I might die. That didn't work as well as I hoped. I'm trying to figure out a better way to make these little cups that I want to make. But I think this might be the better way to, like, just how I was making that one over there, the pink one. Oops. And then just attach to a stem. I don't know if I should, I can't really, like, because the colors come off and I can't tell, I haven't been able to tell if it's significant amount, if it's just the excess, what's going on. That should probably be like another tester, but oops, didn't mean to do that. Gotta get in there. So, this is really super pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. This might be a better use of this, in my opinion. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. I feel like the loose pigment is going to be more of a problem than the darker pigment. So we're going to do the small one with the color Moonwalk in ColourPop. I think I said that shade already. It is a gorgeous green-brown color. Oh, it looks so pretty online and in person, but not so much in my eyeballs. So I'm going to load it up. Probably should have made sure that was all out, but here is the first impressions of Moonwalk. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It's almost like it's like a brown with a green tint to it. Green, like, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I like the size of this one so much more. This is kind of what I want to aim for. I want to make them more cup-like shapes because I want them to be looking like little mini goblets. So I think if I make them like this, I could add in, I could like color the sides like this, like I do like death color, and then after I bake it, I can make the stem and then like mold the stem onto here, and then while that's wet, paint that, and then paint the seams that are hopefully not going to be too awful. And then I'm making myself want to test this out. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do before I end up going to bed. This is like super, almost painfully adorable. The one that I made for myself is designed to carry a tiny test tube in it. so I can switch between my colors easier. But for these ones, I think I'm going to use this shape. Basically, I was using this to mold around. This is super cute, and it would be way more consistent, so I can make sure they come out looking similar. I can't quite get the bottom for this one. Mainly because my brush doesn't like move like that. And this is really cute. It's like a really greeny bronze. Oh, it's adorable. Oh! I wonder if I can do my theory on this guy, because I want to bake them all. And then I can add on the stem on here. Oh! The last one is my weird flower attempt. And this is going to be the color Hit, or Hip, in Fury. This is a loose powder that is literally older than my sister, and she's over 18 now, so I'm horrified to put this stuff onto my eyeballs. So we're going to test to make sure we get all that dark color off, because that's pretty dark. They're all roughly within like the same tone of colors. Unlike last night, I did Far Side, ColourPop's Far Side. It's a dark brown, and the blue that I used actually from Urban Decay, Deep End, this like stayed in the brush, as you could see. So let's see what this looks like. First impressions. It's a pink. It's like super adorable, and oh my gosh. I might die. I love the color pink. If you couldn't tell, I didn't hate it. So this one's gonna take some time to get. This one doesn't seem to be as opaque as the other ones. I was gonna say they're not name brand. I don't know if the Haruhi one is a name brand name, like they're all name brands, but I mean, this is actually what this brush was meant to do, was this color. And I really wish I would have picked up more of these colors, because this is adorable. Pigment like this, loose pigment. I think this was like probably like 15 bucks, which is actually expensive. I was gonna say these are cheaper than the Wish ones I got. I think they might be cheaper than like the ones in Michaels, like the mica powders that are made for. Oh yeah, you can see. Well, I don't know if you could see, but I could see that opaque difference. Just gonna die from extreme happiness. So that is gorgeous. This might make a cute little cup one. Let's see if it's deep enough to be like for an ink pen. Because I've just been going off the one that I have that's a fairly small nib. So I'd want to like clearly scale these up so that they could be for like any size pins. I'll probably try to sell these at a reduced price. I'm not quite sure. These are expensive powders that are just spreading all over them. It'll probably depend on the powder, honestly, because if that Becca color is popular, I'm not tearing up my own Becca for that. I should say for this, actually. Ooh, so cute. Oh. This is adorable. I'm going to just tie now. Okay. Here's the pink one. Scooch over. And that's it. So I'm going to go bake these guys. I'm probably going to end up making a couple more because I really, really painfully want to see this guy slave to pink on here. It is in your face. I'm going to actually die. Where'd the brush go? And just put the pink down. Gosh. So this one, like, oh my god, that's not really good actually. Like if I put it on with my finger, oh, these are kind of dry. That's probably why. That is drop dead. That's actually really more sparkly what I did with my finger. I think that's what ColourPop recommends. So I'm gonna try something. See if it makes a difference. Load it up. Just gonna put it on the bottom. That didn't make a difference. That's good to know. It's still the same. So if I put it like this, this is probably the worst spot to put this on. That's really weird how it like disappears on my hand. And then we're going to load this up and see. Oh yeah, that's a big difference. So that's nice to know that out of these two applications, it's the more intense version. You can't even tell. Oh my god, I'm such a horrible person. Horrible videographer. Okay, I'm gonna go bake these now. And then I'll be back and we'll probably do this again. But this time with a smaller pile. I'll put you in there right in the middle. Because I want to do you, baby. Okay. See you in a few minutes. Okay. Here's my attempt at trying to make 4 of the same. Forgot to poke a little tiny hole in here. This is for future references so I know like where the center is. So when I attach the little stem, it's centered. I don't know what I was trying to do with that. So we're gonna play this game again. I noticed when I washed my hands that the pink from my fingers, you can't see what I'm talking about, but this pink matches the same brush. My hands are really soft. I was really distracted by that. Okay, so I got 11 now. So I'm gonna change this to 11, and I realized I'm going to delete this real fast so get it started for a new one. I almost squished those. So I've been skipping the numbers, I've noticed. So like if this one was counted, this would be 4. But if one landed on here, this would become the new 4. So that means this one doesn't have a chance at all. So I'm not going to skip anymore. Okay, let's see. Can you see this? The first number is number 10. That's going to be this one. Urban Decay Lounge. This one's adorable. That one's clearly going to be last. Because it's super dark. Oh, you can't see that. Okay, so that was 10. I'm going to put one on here, 10. Next one. Number 3 is Becca. I guess I haven't shown what color this is. This is opal. Actually, that might... Oh, that's not the same color at all. I think this is Moonstone. I'm still going to use this color, though. I'm going to use the fake Becca one. Because that's what I thought it was. And that's what I'm just going to stick with. So the next one is going to be 2. Ooh. This is ColourPop's Cusp. This is my favorite color. I like putting this on my inner corners, and it's to die for. Okay, who's gonna be the last one? Number 9. That should be that one, because that's 11, right? 4, 8, 10, 11. So this is a Princess, Miss M Princess. Got this from an Ipsy bag. It is Pretty Petal. It's a pretty pink. And gorgeous, of course. So that's gonna be this guy. Right there. I have yet to do the color I want to do. But it's fine. It's fine. These ones are going to be the testers of consistency. See how well I can consistently create the same thing. It's going to be in different colors, clearly. So I might end up making 4 more because I really want... These are like super fun to make, for starters. If there's 11, there was 11 minus 4, so there's... I almost said 13. That's the wrong way. I want to say that'd be 8 left. I've got 7 left. I was off. I'm always off by a certain factor. I'm going to start with the Becca one in the shade Not Opal, apparently. Because do I ever like this color? I don't know where would be a good place to put this. This one's nice for like a subtle glow, if you say. But I totally forgot that these are not the same color. This one, I believe, is Moonstone, which I almost bought a Moonstone. Ooh, that doesn't really show up at all. That one's subtler. Well, we'll see. This one may not be. If we have to pick another color, I'm fine with that. We're gonna load up the... I almost said load up the pin. And here is First Impressions. It's a very light... Oh. It's very dirty. Oh, this one had the pink one on it. This was the worst one to do. And we're gonna trade real fast. Because that one's just too dark. We're gonna go with the blue one for that, because that should be darker. We'll find out if we can paint over these. It's a pretty color, but it's really subtle. I don't know if you can see this at all. It's saddening. But you know what? These ones are for the sale. So, we're gonna see how popular this one is. I should probably sell my art too on Facebook Market. I keep forgetting that Facebook Market is a thing because I have my notifications all turned off because I hate being bothered. I'm going to cover the bottom even though that's going to get covered eventually. So this one's really hard to tell where I've painted and where I haven't. I don't know if this counts as painting. So I'm just going to speed ahead real fast so you can just see the end results instead of me making like a 30-minute video again.